Segment, we're going to go back to talking about Corey Harris. Now,
my favorite person.
If y'all don't know about Corey Harris, on the last Sibling Happy Hour show, we talked about Corey Harris. He was the one that was driving and got on his Zoom court. And the Zoom court was for him driving on a suspended license. So
yes,
he had a suspended license case hearing.
And showed up
driving.
Showed up driving, yes.
And so we had a field day with that, laughing and giggling because it was crazy that he would do that. Then some news came out, and he got some sympathy. Why did he get sympathy, Jay?
Well, the story out there, which I immediately did not believe,
because I sent it to you. And I was like, we got. And there was a comment on Instagram on YouTube. There was like, see, this segment came out, and I was like, we'll approach it, but we got to do a little bit more research.
Right.
I'm not going off of what you said, but I got to do a little bit more research.
I'm going off the video I watched in which this man said nothing in his own defense. So the story that came out, or after, and it wasn't a story. I think it was like a tweet.
No, there was a story. Some local news organizations were reporting this.
Okay.
Because there is some truth to this.
That it was a clerical error. His license was never supposed to be suspended. And so he's actually innocent. That's what this, and I immediately
said. Right. So the truth of the matter was, there wasn't a clerical error. Harris tried to blame the fact that his driving record was still listed as suspended on the Saginaw court, saying that they were to blame for the suspension not being lifted in a child support case. All right. So I guess your license gets suspended if you don't pay your child support in Michigan.
Yes.
After a judge ordered that suspension to be lifted. However, court officials said Harris never paid his fees to the clerk's office. So a clearance was never sent to Secretary of State. So he said, well, the judge said it was lifted. And maybe it would have been lifted, but he ain't paid no fees to get it lifted. Like there's always fees to get it to set up, right? So that's what everybody was jumping on after the story broke about him driving in the car during the Zoom hearing.
Yeah, but listen to why this don't make no damn sense. Okay? And listen, a cursory glance at this, it don't make no damn sense. This man was in court for a traffic violation of driving on a suspended license.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So whether he believed that suspension should have been lifted or not, it wasn't. When he got pulled over and they ran his license, it came back suspended. So a reasonable person would think, my license is still suspended. Don't know the reason why. The judge told me it was lifted. Now, I didn't pay my fees and stuff like I was supposed to, but the judge told me it was lifted. But what you do know is that according to the person who pulled you over, whatever officer pulled you over, your suspended license, you got a court date to go to court. And at that point, you can defend yourself. And this man decided.
He was driving his sick wife. He was driving his sick wife to the doctor.
Did he say that or you said that?
No, that's what he said. During an interview with the newspaper article, he was like, I'm driving my sick wife to the doctor. You know, when he was pulling in, when he was whipping into the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have to, there's going to be some people, because this will probably get clipped up in one of our little YouTube shorts, that are going to say, but it was something where it got lifted. And I'm going to say, here's where everything falls apart. Because he had a hearing this past Wednesday, yesterday, June the 5th. Yes. And in that hearing, during the hearing, Judge Cedric Simpson, the same judge that he had when he was on that Zoom hearing, revealed that Harris has never had a valid driver's license in Michigan or any other state.
Mm-hmm.
During the hearing with Harris and his new attorney, Detroit, 7 News Detroit asked Harris if he had a valid driver's license. He said he didn't recall. A spokesperson for the Secretary of State said they could confirm that Harris has never had a valid driver's license now that the judge has made the information public. So
Yeah.
for all those people that were defending him and saying, see, they screwed him. No, my man has never, not it was a suspended license.
It gets better.
I know it gets better. I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah. Okay.
He has never had a valid driver's license ever anywhere
in his life.
In his life.
Yes.
Never. If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/Unsolicited Perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.